spreading love like confetti glee. Katie Moonchild, shining so bright, bringing joy in the dark of night.
Hi! Good to see you guys. I just figured something out. You know how we always end up talking about food when we get together? Do you think it has anything to do with the tacos in the intro? I'm looking at those things again this week going, oh, those look really good. I think I'm going to get tacos today. Hey, you guys, it's good to see you. I hope you're all having a good day so far and an interesting week. Hi, Dolly. Hi, Rose Blue. Good to see you. Fatima, my dear sweet friend, it's so good to see you too. All my lurkers. We'll give everybody a little bit of time to come in. Hi, everyone. It's finally cooled off. We're in the 80s now. It's, high for our normal high. That's what I'm trying to say is it's normally not this hot. Normally we're in the mid 70s this time of year, not the mid 80s. But hey, that's better than what it was. We had 14 days in a row. History breaking, record breaking heat. That's insane. And they want to build data centers here that use a lot of water. No, they don't want to. They are. There's no wanna doing it. They are building data centers here. I still can't understand why when a component it is so important. I mean, people wear suits and everything to keep the dust and the stuff. Hi, Flowing. Sonia, hey, good to see you guys. To keep the dust and stuff out of what they're making, right? Because it interferes with the part that they're making. So yeah, isn't it good sense that you put a factory like that in a place where we have haboobs? And I mean, that's a serious dust storm. They have those in Saudi Arabia, you guys. They turn midday into darkness because of dust. And you want to put a data center in here? Okie dokie. The reason they're doing it, labor's cheap, land is cheap, and politicians are easily bought off. So there you go. Are you doing better, Sonia? I sure hope so. Hey, Renee! You have the best news? I'm here. We're all here. We're listening. Good to see you guys. I'm glad you're feeling better, Sonia. You were close to 80 yesterday. Now it's storming. Yeah, well, we got up to 103. That was the highest temperature we got here. But you know what? Could have been Phoenix. Phoenix was 108. Not this weekend we just finished, but the weekend before. That's asinine. Okay, Renee, we're all listening. I know what it is, but we're all... Oh, hey, Rose Blue. Tell us, Renee. Yeah, we all need good news, darling. I know it takes you a minute. She's sharing her internet right now. She's got a lovely neighbor that allows her to share internet. Isn't that cool? Yeah, Phoenix is ridiculous. Everything about Phoenix is ridiculous. After 3 years, we gotta highlight this one. After 3 years, I finally got my disability approved. Lawyer thought I might only get 2 years of back pay. Listening to the judge, I was thinking 3 years. I'm getting 4 years back pay. Woo-wee! I'm sorry you guys are going deaf. I'm so happy for you. Hot diggity yeehaw is right. Woo! What are you going to do with all that money, girl? Oh, I know there's so many things that you're going to want. Oh, first thing I did, yeah, I got a bank account and shoved it all in there, but I got a check. You'll probably get it in direct deposit. I'm hoping. And if that's the case, you should get it any day now. Hey, you don't have to bum the internet across the street for very much longer. Woo! What have you thought about what you're going to do? This is so exciting. Yes. Spirit was like, I'm going, Spirit, I don't know what to talk about today. It's not quite April. It's not quite March. I can't do a joke because it's not April Fool's Day. It's the day before. So, oh, we're celebrating Renee. How wonderful. I'm so glad you came in here to tell us this. Just makes my day. Just makes my day. Yes. Here we go. I am so grateful and exciting. Yes, getting estimates for work on the house. Going to set myself up for the next 20 years. Yes. Put that money to use. And may I recommend that you buy, because what I'm getting premonitions of the months ahead. This goes to all of you. If you can, get some emergency food, the kind that comes in the bucket. Even if you get only enough for 3 days, I think we might need it. You go into the Social Security office next week to sort out all the details. Oh, honey, I'm so happy for you. Hey, Kelly, you missed the good news. Yeah, Renee, after 3 years, was approved for Social Security, and she's getting 4 years worth of back pay. I got 3 years worth of back pay, and let me tell you, that was a nice chunk of money. Oh, that's so cool. That's so exciting. I can't wait for you to come on to this very morning channel. Maybe not today, but I mean, come to my show and let's talk about what you're going to do when you're ready. Okay? We can talk about more than just experimenting with making desserts and stuff that are legal for diabetics. I was watching you guys all talking this morning before we went live, and I was giggling because I'm a diabetic too, Fatima. I've been a diabetic since, when was I? I guess it was 2002 when they diagnosed me with, and I used to be an insulin diabetic. I am walking proof that if you lose weight, your diabetes will become much, much easier. If you're type 2 diabetic, you can actually almost cure it. I won't say that you can cure it because that's a doctor's thing, but my cardiologist told me you can cure it with diet. I lost 129 pounds, and let me tell you, I eat whatever I frickin' want now. And I don't take medication, and I'm off insulin. I don't even do the test. Only time I test my blood now is if I do feel a little lightheaded. And sometimes when I'm working outside, I'll feel that. But that's just because my blood sugar's gone a little low, but so have my electrolytes. So, yes, there you go. Dolly's been consecutively losing weight. Then it's no rush. You don't have to do it like, I can't have that. I can't have that. Don't deny yourself, because that sets yourself up for a failure. Figure out the things that you like, that you can eat, that are good for you. Like last night, here, Dolly, I'm going to use you for an example. Last night, they were going to have pizza. So rather than having, Dolly's been really no bread. She's been trying to be, pardon me, gluten-free. So she got the crust that's the cauliflower crust on the pizza. And that's for everybody in the house, whether they like it or not, because she needed it. Everybody in the house needs it too, but it's her decision. But there you go. You can still have those things that you love. It's just knowing the amount. Oh, portion control, y'all, is everything. I used to have a plate up here. I don't have my smaller one, though, to show you the difference between the two. Big plate. What we use normally in the United States, I'm trying to find, looking for my plate. What we normally use in the United States for, I don't know, it's not really even a dessert, maybe a sandwich, which you would put your sandwich out for lunch on. It's kind of a medium sized plate. That's the normal dinner size plate in the 1960s and 70s. These gigantic things, if you put portions from a smaller plate onto that big thing, it looks like you don't have enough to eat and you feel deprived. If you put your food on a smaller plate and it all gets kind of mushed closer together, it looks like you got lots of food. And oh my God, how am I going to eat all this? Still is the game I play with myself. And it works. No one else got their own pizzas. Oh, you got personal pay. Oh, okay. You guys all got personal pizzas. Okay. Everybody in your house has diabetes too. So there you go. Yeah, you can't force anything on anybody, especially when you got four adults. uh, yeah, I know how well that goes over with me. Push me into doing something I don't want to do. See how far you get. Oh, I gotcha. I get you. I'm so happy. I feel so good. Wow. Renee, thank you. You made my day. I have spent years worrying and praying for you, girl. Yes. Welcome back. We missed you. Now, I hope people are ready. Let's get some cards going. First of all, though, I thought I'd start off with a little bit of a poem. Spirit reminded me. I was looking for my book, Crystal Bible. The book that I have that tells you what it cure or what they heal and all that. I love that book. So I was looking for that the other day, and I found this wonderful little book. Let me put my other camera up. And me. I'm gonna go hide on you. Oop, we don't want to move the. Almost moved you guys, and it's me I need. There we go. This little book right here. You can get it without any glare. It's hard to do. Anyway, Spirit Illustrations by Josephine Wall. In case you didn't know, she's my absolute favorite artist. You look at her paintings and you can get lost looking at all the detailed things in there. So this is Spirit. That is her spirit painting too, by the way. Thoughts to inspire and motivate. And I've got a little poem I'm going to read to you, and I want you to look at the picture too. So I'll let you see the picture while I read you the words. There are many paths to follow and many doors to open if you choose, which lead to different directions in life. Is it just a game of chance? The mere roll of a dice? Or is everything preordained? A path laid out just for you. Isn't that a cool picture? So today, I got definitely from this poem too, reinforced it, but I kept hearing from Spirit today. What we're going to talk about today is choices. Is choices. So let's go ahead and pull some cards, get this thing going, get some of these out of the way. Let's see what we get for our quote for today from the 100 Mindful Prompts. I'm going to turn this light out to see if that'll help. Yes, that's much better. From the 100 Mindful Prompts. And what we get is from the Zen category. Whatever has the nature to arise has the nature to pass away. Buddha. You either notice your thoughts or you don't. Unnoticed thoughts control our actions without permission. Meditate on your thoughts today. Whoa. Whatever has the nature to arise has the nature to pass away. Nothing lasts forever. You either notice your thoughts or you don't. Unnoticed thoughts control your actions without permission. Meditate on your thoughts today. Wow. I like that. Unnoticed thoughts control your actions without permission. How many of us just kind of like go through our day just kind of blind, you know? It's crazy, huh? I like that card. That's one that I'm going to chew on for a while. Put that over there by Piazza. You guys met Piazza? Piazza was introduced this morning in a video. This is Piazza, my little dream dragon. My little Piazza. By the way, this will be a very powerful dragon when he grows up. Because Piazza means bird that devours man. I'm sorry, bird that devours men. Not women, men. That's my little dream. My little dream dragon. He's our newest mascot. I think he is so fun. He was so cute to decorate up. It was fun. So, now let's take a look. Let's take a look at the stone that we got for today. And that is from the Crystallary. The Illustrated Crystallary. Beautiful card. We get Anchor In. Hematite. It's a really good one from April. For saying good March and hello to hurricane season. Anchor In. Spring storms. April showers. You know the old saying. So, let me tell you what this card has to tell us. There's a Mohs hardness of 5 to 6.5. You guys noticed it usually is 5 or a 6 on a lot of these that we get. Anchor In. Hematite instructs whether it is your thoughts running rampant, your energy shooting in all 70 directions, your spirit wanting to fly free from your skin. Hematite's message is the same. Anchor in. Reach down into your being, find your core, and feel yourself connected to the heart of the earth. Let the iron in the planet's center sing to the iron in your blood, reminding you of your roots. Let the structure of the iron-rich stone support your thoughts and anchor your emotions. Yeah. Let the structure of the iron-rich stone support your thoughts and anchor your emotions as you can bring your best self forward and Ripple that energy out to those around you. Wow. And you guys know what hematite looks like. Kind of metallic-y. This is a picture of it from my other deck of cards. I don't really like that picture so much, but that's what it is. That's hematite. It's kind of a gunmetal color. It is for grounding, solidity, and compromise. I think that's what that says. Compromise? See, now I need the dang light. And then it'll be too glary, right? Okay. No, it's not. Grounding, solidity, and composure. Hematite can sometimes be found in lakes, hot springs, and other natural pools of water. That's interesting. I didn't know that. And it can be found in Great Britain, Italy, Brazil, Sweden, Canada, and Switzerland. For healing, hematite aids circulatory problems such as Raynaud's disease and blood conditions such as anemia. It supports the kidneys in cleansing the blood, and it regenerates tissue. Hematite stimulates the absorption of iron and the formation of red blood cells. It treats leg cramps, anxiety, and insomnia, and aids spiral alignment and fractures. Used as an elixir for fevers. Well, that's interesting. Interesting. So we learn a little bit more about another stone. I tell you. So let me see. You guys having a good day today so far? I hope so. Rose, you've got a bracelet of hematite? Cool. And black tourmaline and tiger's eye. Boy, that's a grounding bracelet. That ought to help you sleep at night. Epsom salt baths. I love Epsom salt baths. Yes. You're having a very good day for the most part. Me too, Dolly. Me too. Hey, you guys. How about we talk about a card of the day? You want to see what the card of the day is for today? Let's take a look at the card of the day. Pull it up. Our card of the day comes from the Wild Reflections Tarot deck by Weisfeld. The art and illustration is by Olena Sidenko. Sidenko? I always butcher the names. I apologize. Our card today is the Four of Swords, which speaks of rest, relaxation, peace, sanctuary, recuperation, self-protection, and rejuvenation. The Four of Swords represents reflection, solitude, and recuperation. We just talked about that. If you have recently been going through a period of hard work, this card indicates that you need time for rest and self-care. You are encouraged to take a moment to step back with your daily life by planning a weekend getaway, doing a social media detox, or incorporating mindfulness practices into your routine. Think that guy's being mindful? He looks like he's pretty chill to me. Now that's what I call hunting. Floating around in a canoe with your quiver of arrows and your bow. I like that card. I love the deck. The Wild Reflections deck is fun. But I thought that one was pretty cool. Him floating around, in his boat, going with the flow. Oh, am I supposed to be hunting something? Oh my goodness. Deary me, deary me. Okay, I'm gonna switch this back the other way for a minute and get a book out of my lap so I can show you the other thing I'm making. Sonia, do, uh, you make your own? I guess I might show you it, and then I can ask you the question. Because I know Sonia uses this stuff. You're going, what the heck is that? That's sea moss. It's seaweed, y'all, in 7 cups of water. It's been soaking in that with lime, organic lime, all night. On 12:30, I get to rinse it off, blend it up to make my own homemade sea moss gel. It's kind of hard to do considering this is the only blender that I have, so it takes a while. My smoothie blender. Oh dear. But hey, I got all kinds of fresh fruit and more food coming, so I need to get rid of some of the fruit that's kind of extra ripe in my crisper. So anyway, I thought you might like to see how weird that stuff looks. Yeah. He's chilling on the river. Yeah. Doesn't that look like fun? I could just like chill on the river and just put my arms in the water. Hey, forget the boat. I'll just float. Arch my back and I can do that for hours. What do I do with the gel? I eat it, my dear. It's good for your hair, your skin. It's loaded with like 92 vitamins and minerals. If you'll hold on just a second, I'll go get the container it came in. Comes dry. Not freeze dried, but dry. It's seaweed. You see on YouTube, I think you'll see commercials for it called True Sea Moss Gel, and it's ridiculously expensive. That's why I make my own. It's $14.95 for the container of the dried stuff, and it makes 26 ounces of that. That's several jars. Hang on, I'll be right back. Ugh. When I started this at midnight, soaking at midnight last night, it fit in this little bag. It fit in this bag. This is what it is. This is the kind I get. You can get it on Amazon. You can also get it at Walmart, wherever you get your fine groceries. I'm pretty sure you can get it at all these and places like that too. I know at Walmart it was $14.95. And that makes, soak all sea moss in 7 cups of water for 12 hours. Be sure it is fully submerged. Slice a lime and add to the water while soaking to alkalize and improve sea moss taste and smell. Kind of smells like the ocean. I don't mind the smell of the ocean, but some people are offended by that. My dad didn't like it. Then after it's soaked for 12 hours, you rinse it, and it should be 3 times the size. Well, I think it's already at the 3 times the size and it's not 12:30 yet. So you still got some soaking to do. Amazes me. It grows so much. And then you blend it for 2 minutes with 3 cups of fresh water until smooth. I also add whatever kind of fruit I would like it to taste like. You put watermelon, whatever fruit you like. Dried fruit, frozen fruit, fresh fruit. This time I have grapes left over from Misfits. I've got, they're so good. They're jam grapes. They taste just like Welch's grape juice. And I could use that. Or I was even thinking just you can use something as simple as raspberry jam. Oh, I don't use, not lime powder. Slice a lime, citrus. Cut up that green fruit into slices and put it in there. It's just simple. Yeah, exactly. That's what I keep telling her. So yeah, she's really afraid of the texture. I understand a lot of people have texture issues when it comes to foods. And I keep telling her, well, you can make it runny, you can make it thick, because you're making your own. You can make it any consistency you want it or need it to be. You can put it in hot beverages, cold beverages. You can put it in your overnight oatmeal if you want. You will never know it's there because it has no flavor unless you add fruit or something to it. It has no taste. I mean, just the thing by itself. So you just add some lemon juice or, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's all it is 7 cups of water and a sliced up lime and the freeze dried, not freeze dried. I keep saying it's freeze dried. It's just dried in the sun. And this particular brand comes from, where did I put the, get myself lost. Comes from product of, this is organic. It's Whole30, keto, paleo, and vegan. It is non-GMO, lab tested, superfood, and it is Wildcraft certified. Harvested with care. Comes from St. Lucia in the Caribbean. So I wish it was Irish, but you know, that would cost an arm and a leg. So anyway, let's move these guys out of the way here. And let's do some stones. Let's get stoned. Okay, you can send it to me. It's very good for you. It's loaded with like 92, something like 92 minerals, vitamins and minerals. I'm not always good at getting my vitamin supplements in, so they have a website too. If you want to find out more about it, let me show you here's the website information. I suppose you can do a screenshot of what I just showed you at the front. Family owned and operated, community focused. That's why I chose this particular brand. It was also very recommended. That should give you, down there, Fort Myers, Florida, where it's packaged. Wildcrafters. So the website is Elderweiss. Is the name of the company. Elderweiss Okay, there it is. I found it. There it is for you. If you want to find out more. Elderweissorganics.com. They're on Facebook and Instagram as well. And I think I saw some others. Maybe not. You never know. There's a lot. So that's good stuff. First off, Beatrice, darling, come here, darling. Let's get our chicken. Get her in on the party. You know, we brought her out of the mothballs so that she could give us her wisdom, right? Wisdom chicken. Right, Beatrice? What you got to tell us, Beatrice? Let me get some wisdom from the chicken. Now, let's put her head on. Can you get your head on straight, girl? What is the deal? Okay. I love it. Oh, you can't. Switch me back. There we go. Here we go. I love it. This is a very good one. And you can't see it because I got the lighter. There we go. Positivity always wins. Number 65. 6 and 5 are 11. New beginnings. Positivity always wins. That's your fortune this week. And we need some stones. First one is success. Next, happiness. And finally, I'm so happy for you, Renee. It keeps going back to that. Yes, blessed. And there's one more that's looking at me that I'm going to take. That's you guys. Friends. I love it! Let's do some happier me with those, huh? You know what tomorrow is, you guys. Powerful day besides it being April Fool's Day. We also have a full moon. The pink moon tomorrow. So if you're feeling like the energy's wonky, I wonder why. You know? So, first one is success. Yeah. Success comes from happiness of being blessed with friends. I like that. Perfect. Where you going? Be right back. Where you going? I've evacuated on you. Success. First card we get for success, we get I choose to feel calm and relaxed right now. And these cards, as you know, have exercises that go with them. This is an excellent exercise of letting go. Put one hand on your heart and feel your heart beating. Take 3 deep breaths and slowly come back to your normal breathing. While doing this, just let go. Wow. Yeah, we are totally in control of how calm we are. You know, we all have a tendency to kind of panic when we hear the crap that's on the news or whatever. I know I'm watching less and less and less of it. Not a whole lot I can do about it, so it works me up, puts me in negative energy, and so I'm just gonna pretending it doesn't happen. So for happiness, oh my goodness, I love it. I am grateful for the body, the mind, and the soul. I love that it's the scale. It's in balance. It's happiness. Your body allows you to get up every morning and live. Your mind allows you to feel alive, and your soul is the one that allows you to have meaningful connections. Give thanks to them every day. I'm going to add to that and choose happiness. Happiness is easy to choose when you're all balanced and not stressed out and worried about whatever is coming up or isn't coming up. All the what ifs. You know, why does ego do that to us? Because that what if game really doesn't serve any purpose whatsoever. None. We might say, well, it helps us prepare for the unknown. Does it? Can you prepare for the unknown? Is that possible? Of course not. At least I don't think you can prepare for the unknown because it's unknown. I think the only way that you could prepare completely for the unknown is to live in a missile silo. Driving down through Nevada, coming here on vacation to Arizona every year was always interesting, looking at the missile silos all through the desert. Down through Nevada. Okay, for blessed, we get, I have the courage and the strength to walk through any challenge. And you don't doubt that. Look at what you've already been through. And you made it here this far. Don't quit now. Heck, it makes all what you worked at before a waste of time if you give up now. Right? Challenges are blessings in disguise, and you will always find within yourself all the necessary resources to face them. You are capable of doing anything you set your mind to. The only limits you have are the ones you place on yourself. And if you doubt that, I have a very good video listed in the description. There's 2 really good videos in there. One of them is Kryon this morning. He's actually in Egypt right now. It's not a very long video, but it's very good because he talks about, does our self-conscious really influence our reality? It's a very good video. I highly recommend it. And it's linked in the description. Along with a beautiful woman who was a scientist and atheist. Didn't really want to say she was an atheist, just didn't really care. So I guess that's an agnostic, huh? Anyway, she went with her husband, her boyfriend at the time, who was very spiritual, and he was going to India to find his path and so on, right? His spiritual path. And she was like, well, I'll go to India. I like the food. I like to see India. Yeah, I'll go with you. They got to the Ganges River. She got to the side of the river. And she just asked Spirit. She just said, if I'm supposed to know something from this, show me. And she was instantly awakened spiritually as soon as she shut her mouth. Yeah, it's a good video. Very good video. Her story. Anyway, so she went from being this Stanford Ivy League professor, we'll put it that way. She went from being this Ivy League professor to a very, very Zen, spiritual, orange robes monk. Oh, okay. Yes, Spirit, I saw that. Our next card is for friends. And it is absolutely perfect for all of you because I love you all so much. You are my friends. I look so forward to Tuesdays so we can get together. I need to go live more often. You're just like, hi, I'm live. What are you doing? I do that. We'll go through the yard and take a look at how things are growing. Anyway, this card I'm not shuffling for because it's right on top. The Spirit said, take that one. It's friends. See why Spirit said take it? Because you are. We all are. Compare to no one. First of all, comparison is against the law of nature, the law of spirit. It is against spiritual law. So don't compare. Try not to practice that. We all have our own journey and our own rhythm. It's okay to want more from yourself, but be gentle with yourself in the process. Be your own supporter rather than your own enemy. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful card. I have to show you a meme I put in today that I found today. Oh my word. Thank you, Spirit. You just bring it all full circle for me. You are amazing. The meme says, stop bullying yourself. Your cells are listening. The biofeedback loop. If you consistently tell yourself, I am tired, I am old, I am broken, your body will obey the command. Your internal dialogue is the blueprint. Your biology follows. Speak strength. Change the script. So how many times do you say I'm broke when you don't have money? You're not broke. You just don't have any money. You just wish you had more money. You're not broken. None of us are broken. And those of us that are really crumbled and have been through some really hard times thought we were broken, but we found our way out. So stop bullying yourself because your cells are listening. Here's the meme. Anyway, it's a face. It's kind of bright. So stop bullying yourself. What tapes do you tell yourself? What do you play? One more card. Life is full of love, and I found it everywhere I go. I find it everywhere I go. You'll experience what you choose in direct attention towards. Okay. You experience what you choose to direct your attention towards. If you want to experience more love, concentrate on loving yourself first. I think if you want more love in your life, just concentrate and focus on just love in general. All kinds of love. Sit down and think of the different kinds of love. List them. Write them down. And then go and stand in front of a mirror or sit in front of a mirror. If you have to take the mirror off the wall to do it, and write yourself a love letter. I know, I've told you guys to do this before. Write yourself a love letter. I know that sounds crazy, but we got to start being kind to each other. But most of all, we have to be kind to ourselves because we're all we got to rely on is us. Me, mine. I can do this, but I can't do it by myself. I need you all. You can't do it all by yourself. You need us. That's why we're called a collective. It's because you think about insects that live in a collective. You think about animals that live in a herd or in a pack. They get a lot more done than that one little solitary jaguar. Jaguars don't. They're very solitary. The only thing they come together for is to mate. That's it. They're so solitary, they hide in the shadows all the time. Us gray comes along. So you stop and think about that for a few. There's an old 1960s neighborhood here. Former military personnel. Street names are Juno, Apollo, Hercules, etc., named after the rockets. Oh, are you in Houston by any chance? Are you outside of Houston? Sorry. That makes sense, though. That makes sense. Um, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, they're really good built homes. Homes built in the 50s and 60s. I was watching a reno show yesterday, and they were like, oh, God, we got to renovate this house. It's built like in 1956. And it takes three of them to get the countertop to break and come off. Where normally one guy just hits it with a big sledgehammer and the countertop goes flying. Three of them, three great big guys to get the countertop to come apart. And you're like, oh God, I don't want to renovate this house because just the renovation, just the demo alone, was really hard work. So anyway, you guys, what all are you doing this week? I've written myself a love letter, and it is actually very helpful. It is too because put that in your journal too when you're finished. Keep that love letter you wrote to yourself. If you want to really make it effective, mail it to yourself. It's only the cost of a stamp. Come on. Mail it to yourself, and when you get it, open it and read it. It's a biofeedback thing. It is a psychological thing. It really works. Be kind to yourself. You're your own best friend. If that's how you treat your best friend, maybe that's why you don't have a lot of them. I'm speaking for me. I love old houses too, Kelly. This house, my house that I live in right now, was built in 1952. So, yeah, and it's brick. It is slump block brick. Slump block is a concrete brick. It's not like the typical red bricks or the cinder block that most foundations are made out of. It is a solid brick, and it's made out of concrete and rocks. And it's kind of like living in a rock house. It holds all the cold air in the wintertime, and it holds all the hot air in the summer. You know how rocks do when the sun shines on them. But all the walls inside the house are that too. So it's really quiet. This is a very, very quiet house. I could be in my bedroom on the other side of the house, and my mother be watching television in her bedroom, which is now my bedroom, on the other side, opposite side of the house. My mom was deaf, and so she would have her TV turned up so loud so she could hear it. I should have been able to hear it in my bedroom, and I couldn't because it had to go through 1, 2, 3, 4 dropping jars, 4 of those brick walls. So it's kind of like living in a house that's filled with a bunch of soundproof rooms, soundproof booths. Yeah, that's what makes it fun, though. Scroll up. My house is not built as solid as I would like. Oh, but it's better than they build now. Okay, yours was built in 1980. Yeah, that's the decade that they really built a lot of houses. I was living in Klamath Falls, Oregon in the 1980s until we moved to Tucson. And the housing crisis is the main reason we left. We were scared to death. We had 1.25 acres with 2 mobile homes and a barn, and we didn't know if we were going to get our money out of it. So, it's kind of like the housing crisis that we're getting ready to come into right now. It's going to be a big one in Arizona because we're working. Phoenix is talking about a moratorium on water. So there's no more building going up there because the Colorado River is running out of water. 7 different states rely on that river. And it's not really that big, you guys. Somebody invented a few years ago this device that supposedly will pull water out of the air even in the desert. And I would like to give that machine a try just to see if it'll work. Got to do something. I mean, look, the big threat to the Middle East with the war is the desalination plants because they don't have water to drink and to grow their food. You eliminate the fresh water, they will die. So that's the big threat is Iran is saying, I will, your infrastructure will level it if you support the Americans. And, I kind of don't blame Iran. They didn't do anything. Anyway, this time around, I'm not saying I agree with their regime. I remember what it was like under the Shah. Okay. I remember what Ronald Reagan did to Jimmy Carter. That's the first election that I really was involved in was the election of 1980. So I was I was 18. Because as soon as I was old enough to vote, man, I was like, ooh, I get to vote now. Woo-hoo-hoo, I'm a real adult. It wasn't about being an American. That was the adult thing. I got to vote. And now people don't even care if they vote. But I can see why. What is the government doing? They're on vacation. They could at least take their cameras with them and make their YouTube channels. Because a lot of them, have podcasts now. At least show us your vacation. Like we do. Us normal, regular YouTube creators. We show you when we got roses growing in the yard, Speaking of roses growing in the yard, you guys got to see how much my roses have changed. Look at this. Look at this. That is the purple one. That was just sticks when I put it in the ground because it was a bare root rose. It's going to be that speckly purple and white one. That's Jackie. This is one of the pink perfume roses. That's Kaya. 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 Yes, I name everything. This is the other perfume rose, and that's Lila. And that's a friendship euphorbia back there in the back. It's taller than I am, that cactus in that pot behind me. And you can just see a corner of my raised bed. I have just a little bit more to fill there, which we're going to do. If it's not raining, that's the big deal for tomorrow. Get that done. Get some garden food planted. I'm excited because I don't know. I've got tomatoes coming up. I got all kinds of stuff coming up. Way different than last year. So, I'm really, really ready. So, are you guys ready to see what our nighttime quote is? It's also from the Zen category. Of course, if the front side's from the Zen, the back side's going to be from the Zen. Okay. No one ever steps in the same river twice, for it is not the same river, and they are not the same people. Ooh, who said that? Oh, I hate that you can't see that. I can't hardly see it. I have to get my flashlight on my phone on. Okay. Herodotus. Okay. Herodotus is who said that. You're always changing. Take comfort in the opportunity for growth that it provides. You're expanding, whether you know it or not. You're getting ready for 5D. You're in 5D, actually. That's why you feel so off kilter and ungrounded. We're in 5D right now. And it's such an unusual place. We don't know what to do. We don't know how to deal with this energy because the fluctuations are so fast. I don't know about you guys. It's like I just figure out, oh, okay. And then I start idling along, and then the energy goes boom. It either bottles out or goes way up over the top. And there's not much in between. I would just like to have some even road, kind of like this dude. I would just kind of like to have it level and even a little bit, where I don't have to feel like I'm walking a tightrope. You know? Let's see what the moon has to tell us. Since we got a full moon tomorrow. This is from the Moon Magic deck by Stacy DeMarco. This is this little cute thing. I love these little cards. Little cards are hard to shuffle, though. Well, that one jumped right out. Oh, huh. Interesting. Okay, go and flip it back. Here we go. Look at that card. That's why I said, oh, I've never pulled this card from this deck before. That's powerful. The waxing gibbous moon says, I'm courageous and powerful. So that's what the pink moon is telling us this time. I am courageous and powerful. Do not doubt that. Here's one more. Look, and it's kind of a pinky color. That's why I'm going to take it. I'm going to see what this one says. I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. And that is from the new moon. And finally, I have one more. And it says, I explore my wildness and dance in pleasure. So, on the full moon, I want to see you all in your yards. Send me a picture. I want to see you all in your yards or in your living room, your bedroom, wherever. I want you dancing to the full moon. Okay? I love you guys so much. You know, I used to call us moon dancers, and I think I'm going to go back to that. We're all moon dancers around here. I don't know about you, but I love to dance at night to the moon. It's a fun thing to do. So, let me switch us back. And we will consider going out. You guys, have a good day. Be good to yourself. Don't bully yourself. Hug yourself. Write yourself that love letter. Because your gratefulness will bring you happiness. It's that easy. It really is. The more grateful you are, the more things come to be grateful for. The more things come to be grateful for, the more you can expand and be happy. And ask for more. And it comes. Don't ever doubt that. Renee will tell you that, right, Renee? Anyway, I love you guys. Y'all take care. I'm not going to tell you to be good. Well, yeah, I do. Be good. but be good at whatever you're doing. I love you guys. You take care. And I'm going to send you out, and we'll have a good time tonight. Take care, you guys. Bye bye now.